Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. A little low connectivity issue this morning. Typical, that's what happens when you live in the country. Today is day 3 of our 5-day Supersize Your Business challenge. And my question for you is, do you even know that you need to do this? I work with so many businesses and it's amazing to me that they don't even know that this is something they need to do. We talked about so far, what are you awesome at? What do you bring to the table that people want to do business with you in the first place? Who do you serve? Yesterday was all about who do you serve, and have you identified your ideal or your dream client? Who are you in business to even provide a product or service to? That leads us to today and do you even know you need to do this? Because so many people don't know that. I didn't know I needed to do this. I just was always looking for a product or service that I thought was cool, that it'd be fun to sell to other people in the world or that they could use in the world. I never even thought about this. And that's why I say, do you even know that you have to do this? Well, today we want to identify our ideal client or our dream customer's number one problem. What is their number one problem? Actually, the best thing to do is make a brainstorm list of like their top 10 problems. If you don't know their top 10 problems, how do you know what solution to provide to them? Because everything we do for our ideal customer, every product and service that we offer should be and must be a solution to a problem or a need or a desire that they have. Otherwise, why are they going to buy anything from us? Why are they going to come to us? They're not. They could go to anybody else, right? So today, the most important thing for you to do is identify your ideal customer or your ideal client or your ideal prospect or your ideal patient, whatever you call the people that you serve, their number one problem. What is their number one problem? And then what is your solution to their number one problem? If you don't have a solution, then go on to the next problem. Identify what problem that your dream client has that your product or service solves for them. And remember, you always have to answer their big 3 questions. Let me give you an example. Remember, their big 3 questions are, what result can I expect from your product or service? How long is it going to take me? And can I actually do it? Can I get the same result that other people are getting? So let me give you an example. My ideal client avatar right now is a woman business owner or a female entrepreneur. And her number one question, concern, problem, challenge is in the area of customers. And it's getting customers, handling customers, creating lifelong customer value, enhancing the relationship and nurturing that relationship that you have with customers, all things customer related. And I know this because I know my ICA and I've done a ton of research to find out what are her problems. I did a big survey in several places and found out not just the top 10, but like top 100 problems. And I am a nerdy engineer, so of course I nominal group technique and I made histograms and studied the data, but the number one concern and issue was all around customers. Now, it's interesting, but most of us, isn't that our number one question or concern in any way, shape, or form for whatever type business that we have? Absolutely. We all need customers, because if we didn't have customers, there would be no business, right? Customers are the ones that bring the money, and we need the money, right, to be in business. That's our exchange of value. So I know that customers and dealing with customers is their number one challenge, their number one question, their number one concern. So what am I doing about that? I am creating a women's summit. As we speak, I'm recording the interviews for people, for my ideal client avatar, my female entrepreneurs and women business owners, all about customers. I have gotten a series. It was going to be just one on customers, but then, like I said, I asked, what are your concerns and questions? And I got more than one. So now it's going to be at least 4 or 5 different summits on each of these different topics. How am I answering their 3 primary questions with this summit? Number 1, can she do it? Well, it's a free summit, so money's not an option. She might need time to listen, and it's probably going to be a 3-day summit, so that would answer the how long is it going to take. But no individual woman has to listen to all 3 days, right? Maybe there's just one topic or one question she's got and she listens to one speaker for 5 minutes and she gets exactly what she needs out of the summit. So like everything else, it's going to depend on you. How long is it going to take you to get what you need to make the next step toward whatever it is you need to do for customers and customer handling in your organization? So how long is it going to take? Well, it's a 3-day summit. It's free. So can she do it? Yeah. Anybody that can hear can listen to a 3-day summit or can listen to the summit, right? So yeah, she can do it. As long as she can hear, she can actually do it. And it's free, so she can listen for free. So that's the two biggest objections to anything are, I don't have the time and I can't afford it. Well, it's free, so there's no I can't afford it. And if you don't have the time, you don't have to listen to all 3 days. You just can pick and choose what it is that you want to find out. And what results can she expect to get? Well, it's going to, again, it always depends on you, and what you put into things is what you get out. So the results she can get, the way we demonstrate that is each of the different speakers is already a successful businesswoman dealing with customers and some specific aspect of customers. And they'll be sharing on the summit their exact results that they've gotten, the things that have worked for them and the things that haven't worked for them, so that she can see what kind of results she can expect to get as well. So today your challenge is to, number one, list out your ideal or dream customer's problem. Number one problem. You don't have to do a bunch, but I would say you ought to know the top 10. But actually figure out what is their number one problem that your product or service currently solves for them. And how does it solve, and answer those 3 primary questions. That's it for today. Join us tomorrow to find out what the next most important thing is that you have to do to supersize your business and create the framework that you want to move forward into 2019 and have, you know, the exact business that you want, not the one that you think you've had to settle for. All right, I will be with you tomorrow. Bye. Go do this now.